People, deluded, I'm back again. Arsenal's under-23s defeated their Leicester City counterparts 3-0 on Friday. Apologies for the late upload, but what could I say? It was a good performance. Matt Smith put in a committed performance. Burton did his thing. What else happened? Matt Smith, if I haven't said his name already, put in a good performance. Balogun scored a half volley. We did what we needed to do. Leciester again, following on from the Everton game, committed performance. And yeah, man, it's all going swell and decent at this level so far for our under-23s of recent. Now, going into the game, you know Leicester are a dangerous side. We're playing in a cup competition. You've got to just get the win. There's no time for mistakes. You can learn from your mistakes after the game. This is cutthroat. And you lot know me, 23's football really doesn't have anything really cutthroat about him. These are the one opportunities, they're kind of there. And Leicester are a good technical side. But I'm very impressed with how we played today. I think from the start, every player had intent on the ball. I think Zach Swanson did his thing at right back. Tormey woke up in the second half. Nathan Tormey. Balogun done his thing as well. Matt Smith really impressed me. Leciester again with another encouraging performance. Yeah, what can I say, man? It was a good collective performance. Obviously, we're depleted a bit at 23's level because, you know, certain players have gone and whatnot. I must say, Medley, it's almost the end of January. How you're still at Arsenal from a personal point of view, I think you'd be wasting a season. Unless Arteta brings you in and you play first team, it's a waste of a season because you could have went out on loan, played senior football, which Zach Medley needs. He's a wonderful ball player. Speaking of centre-half, shout out to Harry Clark as well, because I think he was committed against Leicester. They tried to start things down there, left, far, right, but he was winning things in the air. Swanson, you know how Swanson is, steady Eddie, doesn't do things above his pay grade. Obviously, Carl Hein had to be alert in a couple of stages in the game and made a couple of good saves for us as well, so big up to him. But I feel I was impressed with us, man. We got a penalty. At first, when I was watching, I was a bit bewildered as to what was going on because Balogun's dancing through players. I can't even remember if it was him who got brought down or if the ref said it was something else. But either way, we've got a penalty. We step up and score it. 1-0 ahead. And we're laughing, really and truly, people. There's nothing more you can say. And like I said, we're passing well, but we're not really testing Leicester's keeper. We're getting a couple corners, we're passing it well, we're moving it around, everyone's up for this, but we're not really putting this game to bed. And it feels like Leicester are taking pretty long to wake up and they're a bit slow. It feels like we can kind of kill this game off really and truly. And that didn't happen until the second half. Now, Matt Smith, I can't remember who else, but Matt Smith was definitely involved in the build-up to what led to a half volley from Balogun. Wonderful from our... In fact, let me check my notes. I must have it. Because it was wonderful from a couple of our players just to simply keep the move alive. Like, just to simply hold on to possession. The ball eventually fell to Balogun and he scores one lovely half volley and he puts us 2-0 up front, people. Like I said, we was playing... It was a bit scrappy at times collectively throughout the game. But we're playing with a swagger, people. I think Burton and Smith were the ones involved in what led to Balogun's goal, people. Then obviously we struck a third in the game. Leciester did very well to get on the end of it and made it 3-0, and we deserved it. It was a 3-0 performance. We weren't perfect, but we deserved it. It was a header. We was a league better yet above Leicester based on the 90 minutes, and we deserved to win 3-0. And for a number of these players, from a selfish point of view, it's lovely playing for Arsenal, things like that. But Burton in particular, Medley, there's a couple of players I look at it, I'm like, what are you lot doing? Tormey as well. Whether they can get loans or there's legit interest is another thing. But 23's football is not preparing them for anything. And a number of them can challenge at higher levels, whether that's League 2 or Championship, is down to the club and them. But the exposure to senior football is really going to cost some of these players, and it's going to be the ones that don't have a future at Arsenal, really and truly. I'm not going to speculate on who is and hasn't got a future at Arsenal because I don't know. I'm not naive to believe that out of let's just say 11 players who played at 23's level in this game, none of them. There's more possibility of none of them making it at the club than all of them, and that's sad because we've got Smith, we've got Balogun, we've got Cottrell and Greenwood who feature at this level from time to time. We've got a lot of players, but you lot know the dynamic is tough, so a lot of them need to be a bit selfish, man. Because 23's football, I don't feel you learn anything. I don't really think it prepares people for anything. I think when you're like players, no disrespect to the Swansons, to the players like Swanson, for example, he might get opportunities at Arsenal, but you're kind of in limbo because you're going to be stuck with no experience when this bubble pops, really. But like I said, we deserve to win 3-0, and yeah, man, I think we was good in this game. So yeah, people, I've got nothing more to say, so I'm just going to get out of it.